You're tuning in to KMSC Fusion 93. It's your girl Kay up in the studio by herself today because, I got hot tea to spill and I am ready to talk a little bit of crap today. Alright, so first and foremost, for those of y'all that have not heard, Morningside is going to Durham, North Carolina for the NAIA Nationals. And we're going against another Iowa school, which is called Grandview. I've never heard of them. Don't really care. Currently, Morningside is number 1 in the NAIA. The original undefeated team got beat by Grandview. Now we're undefeated, 12-0. And is it 13-0, 12-0? I don't know. I don't sports. Anyways, so the football team, the band, the cheer team, the dance team, we're going to North Carolina. Durham. I said that already, but whatever. Anyhow, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be an 18-hour long bus drive. Now, I don't know about you, but during that game, I screamed as loud as I could. And I'm kind of happy I haven't lost my voice yet. I mean, I almost did, and it was very interesting. There was at one point where I had to fix. I was getting my band, my uniform, marching uniform pants fixed, and I missed everybody marching down to the stadium, and I was like, whoa, wait, where'd everybody go? Where's my hat? Turns out the drumline had snagged it while I was doing my thing, and I was like, shit, I still gotta, I ran. Imagine a 5'2" young lady, probably about almost 110, maybe 120, almost, probably, somewhere in between there, running as fast as her little legs can carry her all the way with a nice set of cymbals. They're not too big. They're big enough that I can like really crash, but not heavy like concert cymbals would be, because they be heavy. And I ran as fast as I could to get there because, boy, was I having a panic attack. I missed the whole march down. Gaines was like, yo, what happened? And I'm like, I was looking for my hat, and I didn't know that y'all had taken it with you. So that was something. And we were immediately going on the field, so I had to put my cymbal down really quick, put my beanie into my hat, put my hat on, and march off with cymbals in hand, because as the cymbals player, I walk out first. I walk out first for the marching people. And so we're going to go to Durham, North Carolina. We're going to the Durham County Memorial Stadium. I think that's what it's called. And I'm personally pretty excited about it. It's like football, cheer, and dance. I think they're going on a plane because it's just them, their stuff, and all that. But we're taking a bus. The band's taking a bus because it's us people, our uniforms, our instruments. It's going to be very interesting. Not only that, but the section leader for the drum line, Colin, he's a senior, he was like, yo, I'm gonna order chef hats for us. And so he was like, yeah, just send $10 or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. So I did that. So the drumliner is gonna wear chef hats. Why, you may ask? Because we're called the restaurant. We all have like different food-based nicknames. I'm either a nickname that I am called very often, actually, by my audio production teacher is Blueberry, or just Blue for short, which I get because I have the blue hair going on, and it's kind of funny, honestly. but also it's like, I could have introduced myself in a better way. All my professors call me Kay, though, because seriously, though, like, on God, it's a lot of, I thought, I'm more comfortable with people calling me this rather than just Kayla, because I'm more comfortable with family calling me that. So I had one of my finals today. It was a formal presentation. It had to tie into, this is in my communications and inquiry class, whatever the flub, call it CIC for short, and it's called Criminal Minds, and it's based off of, like, looking into the minds of, like, a serial killer, and also the teacher, doctor, I should say, she's very into criminal minds, and so she called it Criminal Minds, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So it's a required class. I'm not failing anymore, so not because of the final, because of one of my papers, which I surprisingly did very good on, because I had to rework it. I went from doing, it was about a serial killer, why they became a killer. I did Gary Ridgman that time, and he basically was like, oh, I am very perverted. I am very sexually attracted to, like, prostitutes. And despite saying that he hated them, he was arrested a couple times for solicitation of a prostitute. Yeah, he was put in prison in, like, 2001, I think. 48 counts of life sentence consecutive cause of confirmed 48 dead women, mostly prostitutes or runaways. Not fun. So going off of that, I decided to do something similar with how there's this thing called sexual homicide, and I was like, it's like you rape somebody, but then you kill them so they can't say anything about it. During my presentation today, my formal presentation, which is the final, I got really emotional. 'Cause, like, if you know, you know, but if you don't, I'll tell you another time. And so I got really emotional, and I was like I was kind of yelling, actually. I was really passionate about it. And I didn't want people to think that I was, like, crazy or anything. I put myself, a little bit of myself into that presentation. I was the last person to go because, of course, I don't have a MacBook, and Dr. D, Dr. DeClute, she was using, like, AirPlay, and I don't have that because I picked the one laptop that apparently doesn't have any cases made for it. So I might end up switching to a Mac at some point. I'm not sure when, but I might. And it was interesting. I stood up there and I gave those people a piece of my mind. I was like, listen, this is bad. We have to stop it somehow. This is how I plan on doing it. I went through what I was planning. I was like, yeah. I found out some very disturbing facts. Some very unfortunately disturbing facts. Here's a good one for ya. You know how it's usually, like, women that are, like, raped and stuff? Guess how? Okay, as of 1998, it's over 17 million. Million! Isn't that crazy? How so many, like, terrible, terrible people, usually men, I'm not saying y'all are bad, but that's, it's just the fact that only 25 out of 1,000 are put away in prison. It sucks. And, like, I personally want to be able to advocate for those people. Speaking of that, though, nobody was, I don't think anyone I know that would want to talk about it has been. But anyways, so I want to talk a little something. I want to spill some tea. So I have a friend. Y'all have heard her on the show before, Kirsten. Oh, baby, this makes me angry. Fellas, if you want to tell a woman you love her, but she is already dating someone, let it go. Don't be like this one guy who I thought was cool for a little bit. Turns out, he flat out mouth smooched her on the mouth, tongue included. Like, he has a thing for her. Cool. She has a boyfriend, though. That is unacceptable. If you go around just kissing random women that have been like, that have boyfriends, the boyfriend's either gonna kick your ass or the girlfriend's gonna pepper spray you. Either way, if I, girl, it's super stupid, and I don't see the reasoning behind it. You shouldn't want to, like, it's dumb to think that a lot of people would go around and just be like, I'm going to think of this person as an object for pleasure instead of an actual human being because I can't. That's what I want to do. You know what that gets people? Prison. Death sentence. Jeffrey Dahmer. Y'all. It's not just women too. It's men, it's boys, it's people in the LGBT community. Everybody's raping everybody. It's sad. It's sad. I want to make the world a better place for people. Not see it go to crap. Seriously. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I saw somebody getting sexually harassed, boom, pepper spray right on the guy. If it was the lady, then they'll apologize to the guy and then pepper spray the lady. Either way, someone's getting pepper sprayed. Happens to me, pepper spray. But we as women should not have to walk around with pepper spray or a whistle on our purses because men or other people want to sexualize us, want to objectify us. That is no bueno. No bueno. Anyways, so yeah, I've officially just been like, yeah, no, we can't be friends anymore, my guy. I'm sorry. Not only that, but he's friends with somebody that actually sexually harassed Kirsten's friend. And I'm just like, I want to find every way, shape, or form to avoid this guy. And so I just had to unfriend him. Like, yo, listen, this isn't cool. You gotta stop. This is the end of the line. Sorry, my guy. Block. Really, I unfriended him, but if you can't message me. Anyhow, boys do be boy. Anyways, that's enough of the tea being spilled for right now, at least. I want to talk about something else that's going on right now. I believe the Game Awards are going on right now, so a lot of people that would have tuned in are not tuning in, and I'm just like, man, y'all have fun with that. I think they showed Resident Evil, Silent Hill, the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie trailer with Knuckles and Tails, and honestly, I don't really care about that. To be completely honest, though, I don't know. I'm not really interested in the Game Awards. Ooh, excuse me. So, excuse me again. So, something that I also want to talk about. I almost forgot. Oh my god. Okay. So before I go on, I want to give a special shout out to someone who has been a really big part of my life. She's supported me, and I love her. I love you so much. Nana! Happy birthday! You're old. I'm kidding. I love you. It's her birthday. So if you are in the family and you haven't told her yet, do it. Do it now. This is my way of saying I love you to her. Also, in a couple days, and when I say a couple, I mean 3, it'll be my birthday. I'm gonna turn 19. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be fun. And I kind of don't know what I want to do. My mom suggested we go to a casino. It'll be fun. Let's see. It'll be an interesting birthday thing. But yes, happy birthday, Nana. I love you. I sent you a card. I don't know if you've gotten it yet. If you have, message me on Snap. Also announced today, literally when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is interesting. More Legends Arceus news. Hisuian Voltorb. More friendly, more fun, but here's the thing. It's an electric grass type, which I don't know if I expected that. I didn't expect the Hisuian Voltorb to begin with, but it's based on the wooden, I think they're wood, Pokeballs of the Hisui age, and I'm just like, wow, that's interesting. They're more friendly than the normal Cantonian Voltorb, but I'm like, this is cool. This is awesome. This is great. Congratulations. You've made a still boring Pokemon into a little more interesting, kind of like with Stunfisk. I think Stunfisk was actually kind of interesting. Its stats are terrible, but it was interesting. Let's see. Tomorrow I have my Intro to Mass Comm finals. I know for a fact that I am going to do good. I am going to do absolutely fantabulous. Because if I don't, then I won't have enough points to pass the class, and I needed, as far as I was aware, 160 points because I was in the D range, and hopefully I will get more into the C range because I need a C- to pass. I hope I get a C- on the final grade, and if I do, that'll be great. It'll be really great. So let's see. Hey, okay. Let's see. Looking for. Nobody's ever haven't asked any questions that I really want to answer yet. And I've kind of talked the tea that I wanted to, and now I've just kind of went. But we'll say that this is going to be very interesting. So, right, for Durham, we're leaving for Durham next Thursday. So I will not be able to do a radio show program. This is probably going to be the last one I do for the semester, but I will be taking an audio radio practicum. So I'll be back I'll be back. I will be back. This ain't the last you'll hear of me. I promise. I want to try to get through 4 years of doing this, along with some video stuff. Maybe it'll be cool. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun. And I hope that there will be some good things coming on the horizon for the program for Kicking It with Kay, and I hope to make it a show that everyone can enjoy, not just nerds, not just gamers, something that my mother can understand. And if she can't understand what I'm talking about, then what's the point? Everything's the point. All I talk about is from video games that I'm not very... It's there, she doesn't understand. The whole gaming thing has always been from my father. Oh! Nana asked a good question. The game, Pokemon Shining Pearl. I beat it. I beat it over Thanksgiving break. It was wonderful. Let me tell you a little something. If you get that game and you have to fight against Cynthia, please make sure your Pokemon are at least in the mid-60s. Please. It's hard. It took me like maybe 5-6 tries just to beat her, and I'm just like, ugh. She's the hardest champion in every game ever for a reason. We love Cynthia. She is a fabulous woman. But I kicked her butt. So, boom. New champion, Sinnoh right here. I've also been going through the Grand Underground. Apparently, gotta talk to like, I think 32 NPC characters. There's this Pokemon called Spiritomb. Cynthia has one. It's like a ghost, a spirit in a rock. It's in a rock. And it's like, wooga wooga wooga. It's a dark ghost type, and it's like, oh, cool. But you have to talk to 32 people with the odd keystone. That's what it's sealed in. Put it in the stone tower on like Route 212, 210, not 209. Maybe 208. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care. That's something I'm kind of working on. Also working on getting mysterious shards so I can get these slates for something called Romanus Park, where you can catch all them legendaries. Not all of them, because there are some, the main, one of the legendary trios is they're assigned to another game. They're like they're like version exclusives. So if I wanted to embrace my Johto roots, excuse me, I could have gone for Brilliant Diamond and have had the 3 doggos and the big Firebird. But I chose Shining Pearl because I wanted to. So I would get the 3 birds, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Lugia. You think it would be a water type, right? No, it's a flying psychic type that lives under the sea. So that's fun. So otherwise, it was doing pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty Gucci. Life is tough, you know. I'm kind of stressed out. I've been kind of sleeping in more because my sleep schedule is screwed up. Like sometimes I'm up to like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'm just like, great. The next thing I know, close my eyes, open them, boom, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, jeez, this is stupid. I just want to sleep like a normal human being. But no, can't have crap in this country. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. So, let's see. It's gonna be interesting, I think. Lots of stuff. I think there could be a lot of potential for next year to turn out some pretty epic games. Now, okay, here's something also. I'm still waiting on the Revali figure that my mom pre-ordered back in like July? Before I came here. And it is almost a new year. By almost, I mean not really. But if it does happen to arrive while I'm gone from the campus and am on the literal other side of the country, I mean, it'll be a nice Christmas surprise. I'll be home for Christmas just after the 19th. 'Cause I have to come back, and then I grab all my stuff, and then I leave, and then I do my thing, and just drive my way to Lincoln. I'm kind of trying to come up with a plan. I don't know what I'll do exactly, but there'll be something that happens. Something that happens. Not sure what, but it will happen eventually. It'll take almost a whole day just to get there. We'll get there about noon on Friday. The next Friday. Not this coming Friday, next Friday. It'll be very interesting. It's gonna be one of them fancy buses too. So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be... Yes. Along with many of the fellow students. Yes, of course. There's gonna be a lot of us. So while maybe the football, cheer, and dance team will be flying on airplanes, the band has to take a bus. A big old bus. And it'll be interesting. I don't know how it'll go down, but it'll be interesting. Tonight I have to finish writing. I'm gonna try to finish writing a big CIC paper that I have to do, and then after that, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It's almost over. This is so weird. Just thinking back from like the start of the school year, I'm like, wow. It's December now. Time passed by so quickly. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I blinked and 2021 was almost over. I'm like, whoa. What? Oh, jeez. Also, a funny little incident happened today. I showered, as any normal person would. And while I was drying my hair, I think I accidentally dropped my room key, which has the key to my room, the room I live in, bathroom, door for my work study, and I accidentally dropped it in the trash can. Luckily, there was nothing bad in there. It was just paper towels. And I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. Where did I put my keys? And my whole forgetful short-term memory brain was like, ooh. So yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, I won't forget. Don't worry. I think this will be a very fun experience. The football game, heading down there. I think that'll be cool. If we do, I don't know what kind of activities we'll be doing there, but we'll have like a little pep band going. So if you know me and you're in the Durham area, come on down. I'll probably snap and or text people where I will be with a specific hotel that we'll be chilling in. I think one of us, we have the ladies and the dudes are all rooming with at least, there's going to be at least 3 to 4 people per room. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like, for me, it's going to be 2 people sleep in one bed and 1 person sleeps in their own bed. Girl, I need my space. I'm probably going to be like, I have dibs on the own bed. Not to mention, I don't trust very easy, and I'd feel weird sleeping next to someone I don't necessarily know very well. So that'll be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. Let's see. Oh, we're only a half hour into this. Oh boy. I don't really have much to talk about now, apart from the birthday and the Christmas coming up. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Early Christmas. If you don't, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever other holidays there are, just happy holidays. 'Tis the season. Oh, speaking of 'tis the season, so I think a couple months ago, like maybe last month, friend of mine, his name is Rory, he put on a Snap story being like, yo, it would be cool if somebody got me these socks that are related to the Oregon Ducks, which is like a football team, I think. And he was like, hint, hint. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this man some socks. I don't care if he gives me anything back. I'm gonna give him some socks. So I ordered them off of Amazon. I waited, paid it with my own money from my own work study card. I did my thing, and boom, shakalaka. They arrived like a week later, maybe a couple weeks. I don't remember very well, but I am so I'm happy that you like them. I gave them to him yesterday, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is awesome! That's one more thing I take off the list." And I'm like, yeah, good on you. Look at me being generous. I'm not always, like, some people may say, oh, you're a little bratty, you're a little pretentious. I'm really not. Maybe I can be sometimes, but not all the time. Wait, is it like raining? Trying to see if it's like raining right now. 'Cause I hear something weird. It's like oh Lord, there's supposed to be snow tomorrow. Ah, that's stupid. Ugh, good golly almighty. So that's gonna be fun. There's it's no rain for the next 2 hours. I was looking at the weather real quickly. There's a winter weather advisory for Sioux City, and classes normally don't get canceled here. So, thank God I have long underwear and good old socks. Let's see, speaking of socks, when did I order these ones? For Rory, because they're duck themed, or Oregon Duck themed. Haha, I was right. It is a football team. It's just a football team, Nana, not a hockey team. I hear him talk about it all the time, so I know, kind of, what I'm talking about. I'm not big dumb, not small brain. Kind of know what I'm talking about. Not always, but I know what I'm talking about. Let's see. I ordered the socks on the 8th of November. That's how far back that's when I think when it went out. It was delivered on Saturday the 13th. I believe that's when it was. Yeah, it was delivered on the 13th of November, which was a Saturday. So the thing was open. I was like, oh man. Yes, it will actually be warm in North Carolina. Let me actually, I have the weather in Durham, so I can take a look as to what it is right now. Oh, well, that's a little colder. The temperatures in freaking Durham can go freaking woo woo woo. There's a bipolar scale. So right now, it's 33 in Durham. But the Saturday the game is supposed to be happening, it's gonna be a nice 66. That's what the high is expected to be. But the high for Friday in Durham is expected to be 71. That'll be fun. I honestly can't wait to go back to North Carolina. I might see some old family there. I hope it's mostly from the mother side and not from the father side. Ugh. And I found out something. Excuse me, that one of my Colin, the guy I was talking about earlier, being the section leader for the drumline, he actually has family in North Carolina. So I'm like, oh well, good for you. During while we were backstage waiting on the Christmas at Morningside concert last week, we were talking about how we had moved to different places for all sorts of reasons. I was like, yeah, I moved around a lot because my father was in the military. It's not in the military anymore. We all know that, don't we? Man, I tell you. Nothing like drinking a hot coffee at nearly 9 o'clock. Well, actually, at 8:30 in the evening, Central Standard Time. Not stanky Eastern or Pacific Time. Central. I'm just kind of vibing all on my own because boys ain't duty. They ain't nothing. It'll be interesting. Now, I don't know how the football game is going to go down when we get to Durham. But it is going to be a night game, so we're going to be playing at night. And our uniforms are mostly black with a bit of maroon. So, I don't know how that's going to work. But Nathan, our drum major, he has white gloves. So that'll be good to see during the night. In other news, life is oh Jesus. Oh, excuse me. In other news, sometimes things are rough. Sometimes things are tough. But when you put your mind to it, everything will be okay. It'll be okay. Also, as far as I'm aware, there's gonna be like a thing happening on the Monday or Tuesday after this weekend. I think it's the 14th. Where there's gonna be like a whole thing going on, being like, oh, a parade for the football team that's leaving that day, and I am somewhat nervous to see what the heck is gonna happen. It'll be interesting. And I hope that things will go good for us here at the Morningside. Oh, also, it's going to be a televised event. I believe it'll be televised. Let's see what programs will be showing that. NAIA Football Championship 2021. It'll be Morningside and Grandview. I heard a story where it was one time where it was like someone's friend was like, I thought it said, oh, my friend thought NAIA stood for National Association of Iowa Athletics, when it's intercollegiate athletics. But the irony is that it came true. Two Iowa schools are going against each other. So, also, the football game on the 4th was pretty close. Oh, 13-0. Maybe. Wait. Yeah. Are we? Wait. We're 13-0 right now, and Grandview, we're second seeded, and Grandview is third. But then let's see. We beat them. We beat Northwestern, is what I mean. We kicked their booty butt cheeks right into the ground. It was 28-19. We, of course, were victorious. That was cool. Actually, I don't know if I've told this story already, but one of the people on the football team, I think it's the running quarterback, his name is Joe Dolinchek. He's actually in my audio production class. That's gonna be epic. He's gonna be epic. So I'm kind of excited. So we're at 13-0, they're at 14-0. Oh, it's at 6 p.m. EST or 5 p.m. CST. There's going to be a live video. It's called the Heart Conference Network. I don't know what channels they're going to have this on, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I can't wait, honestly. Oh, WBB. Oh, that was the Blue Raiders, I think. But yeah, I am quite excited for what the future has to hold. Because it's going to be Morningside and Grandview. December 18th, Durham, North Carolina, Durham County Memorial Stadium. Let's see. A live broadcast. I don't know what shows or TV programs are gonna host it. Victorious Sports Network? No, that's 2010. Never mind. Oh, it might be ESPN that's doing it. I'm not sure. I don't sports, but if anyone figures out when that's gonna happen, let me know. Or what place that's gonna be on. I think I don't want to be I want to give everyone a fair chance here, but Morningside, we've been doing pretty good. We're pretty undefeated right now, and I think we have a good chance of winning, and I think that'll be great. So if we do win, I'll have every reason to have lost my voice during that game. Like, I kid you not, y'all. After we won against Northwestern, students that were in the stands, they will hop in the fence just to run their way onto the field being like, whoa, 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 whoa. And they were screaming, of course, but like, some of them were waving their Morningside hats to and fro. And it was a very interesting experience. I was wearing my kind of uncomfortable Morningside beanie that I got during my visit to my first college visit during March. I still have it. It's gorgeous. It's on my head right now, actually. But I hope that the bus trip won't be too bad, because sometimes I gotta stretch my legs. I gotta give the leggy a good stretch. And if I don't give the leggy a good stretch, I will be in pain. And it will not be fun. But I will not complain. 'Cause mama didn't raise no coward. Anyhow, so I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, so basically events go as follows. The 10th, my final. Ooh, girl, my last final. That I have to, actually work on. And then one of them, I just have to check in on Zoom, be like, yo, what's good? Takes, roll, and boom. Final. That's the entire thing. That's my intro to criminal justice class. I do enjoy a lot of stuff nowadays, and I'm pretty happy that I'm able to experience this. And now, speaking from personal experience of going through some tough stuff, I know what it's like to feel all these emotions and be like, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do anything in my life. And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta look at the bright side. You gotta look at the bright side and you gotta think, yeah, I can do this. This is something that I can achieve in a reasonable amount of time. And me personally, I want to be able to break out of my shell and be like, yo, I'm Kay. I'm a voice actor. This is what I do. This is my life. This is what I want to do in my life. And that's kind of why I'm here, to gain the experience that I need to be able to do the things that I want to do. And if I am able to do the things that I want to do, it'll be absolutely fantabulous. Because if I'm able to succeed at the things that I've wanted to do in life for a couple of years now, I think that maybe it will prove the doubters wrong. If I prove the doubters wrong, then it will be a wonderful, wonderful experience that'll be like, ha, in your face, Todd. I don't know anybody named Todd. I just pulled that name right out of my booty. In any case, I'm here for a reason. I have things I need to prove to people. I have a lot to prove, a lot to do, a lot to give. I'll advocate for people. I will do whatever it takes to find my own kind of fame, to be a person that people can trust. Well, as the great, I don't know who sang the song first. Wait, hold on. As the great, Jason Page. Okay. As the great Jason Page once said, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. That's right. That's the guy who sang the English version of the original Pokemon theme song. And I take those words to heart seriously every day, all day, day. That's my game. That's my style. I don't do sports. I might not do sports, but you know what? That's okay. Everyone has their own lifestyle. Everyone has their own thing that they want to do. They have their own, like, uniqueness. They have their own, like, they've got their own thing that they want to do. And if they want to do their thing, they can do their thing. Do your thing. And that's it. And that's it. That's all it really needs to be. If you do your best, and even if people tell you that maybe you didn't do very good, as long as you made an effort, you did something. Don't bring in something you're uncomfortable with or that you don't want to, like, if you're uncomfortable or, like, not satisfied with a product that you have created, don't bring it. But if you are proud of what you have done, you better work, sis. You better get it. Because if you don't get it, then you ain't gonna get it. And if you don't get it, then you're not gonna get it. I'm not making any sense, but you know what? That's how it is. Also, I decided... Is there thunder? Or is that people upstairs? I don't know. I don't care. Anyways, so here's my thing. I've been through a lot. I am a fighter. I don't know what I would have done had I not had my family beside me. Except my father. He can go to hell. I think that maybe if it were me, I'd want to find if someone was going through something similarly to what I was, with their own, like, if they had a similar situation, I'd be like, yo, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. It's gonna suck at first, but it'll get better. It'll get better with time. You're gonna be like a cheese, a fine cheese or a fine wine. You get better with age. And once you get better with age, it'll be better for you and for other people. And what? Oh, well, looks like there's a new Sonic game. Sonic Frontiers. What the hell? Okay, we got modern Sonic. Oh, there's a dirt thing. Okay, what the hell? What? Is Classic Sonic gonna boop up in here all of a sudden? Is it Infinite? Is Infinite back? Oh, hell. If they bring it back Infinite, it's not gonna be good. Oh, no, girl. Oh, no, girl. What? This kind of looks like it would be, like, kind of a remaster of, like, what is this? What is this? The graphics are pretty good, but what is this? What is this about? What is this about? Anyways, that's just, I'm trying to figure out what the heck this Sonic thing is. 2022 holiday season. Oh boy, is there Eggman? Is this a dragon? What? Sonic Frontiers. Oh, I sense Infinite's coming back. Oh, Jesus. What is that? What is that? It looked like an elephant. Well, okay, so I saw some stuff. First and foremost, I have no idea what I just watched. There was Sonic, there were graphics, there was like zoom, 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 there was like pink stuff, and there were cubes. It was like Phantom Ruby. Is Infinite coming back? If you don't know what I'm talking about, Sonic Forces. Google it. Anyways, they butchered the hell out of his character, and it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. Anyways, I feel like when I walk outside after this is over, it's gonna be snowy, maybe, kind of. I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever happens, happens. And I'm pretty excited. So, with that being said, Jesus, the people in the production room. If you do not if you hear them, then that's what that is. Anyhow, so I don't know. There's a lot going on in this day and age. People are doing their thing. You gotta do your thing. I mean, I don't know. It would be interesting. It would be very interesting to see what happens next. I'm just kind of rambling now at this point. I don't know what to do. Hopefully things get better. There's a lot of good stuff going on. I'm gonna be 19 in 3 days. 3 days, the 12th of December. So if y'all gonna send birthday wishes, get them. People that live in North Carolina, that I'm probably gonna see. Save your birthday presents. Don't send them. Just give them to me if you ever see me. I'll tell you where I am too. It'll be awesome. I don't know what else to talk about now. I'm kind of just pushing. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about earlier. So I decided to do the new Harry Potter sorting house quiz, and I was like, okay, let's see what they'll sort me into. Once again, I'm going to stay as Ravenclaw. Always have been, always will be. I get freaking Hufflepuff. Or as my mother likes to affectionately call it, Hubba Bubba. I don't know, man. And then I took this quiz, which is based on percentages, and by God, I think it was 29% each of Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. So I got Ravenclaw out of that. It was like Ravenclaw and Gryffindor tied, and then Hufflepuff and then Slytherin. So I had a mix of like all of them things. It was crazy. It was something. And I'm just kind of excited. I'm pretty excited. I think it would be great to see new things happening with just anything, really. Harry Potter is not going to get better. It's already over. I remember very clearly once hearing on Cartoon Network that they sorted a bunch of the Cartoon Network characters into houses, into Harry Potter houses. Raven got Ravenclaw, of course. Beast Boy somehow got Slytherin. I don't know how to feel about that. Cyborg got Gryffindor, which I don't know how to feel about that either. Honestly, I don't know how to feel. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because, girl, I don't know. Also, Gumball got Slytherin, the little blue cat. If you don't know who that is, Google it. So, yeah. I love you too, Nana. I'll miss you as well. If I find any links for the football game where they're showing that, I will 100% send that out. Be like, y'all, here you go. You can watch. I don't know if you'll hear me screaming and hollering in the background, but you may hear me going, you know what I'm saying? Alright, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to Kicking It with Kay. It has been a pleasure for this first semester. Don't worry, I'm coming back, I promise. And if I want, and I do enjoy doing the radio. It gives me an opportunity to be like, you know what? Let's do some stuff. Let's work. We gotta work, sis. So I'm pretty excited. And once again, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the flippity floppity.